Yeah, yeah, what up? You know who it is? Your boy SP the Ghost, and right now you watching Jenny Boom Boom TV. Shit is crazy. She asks us the craziest shit out of the blue. Fucking anytime like that she wants. She's crazy, but you gotta love this shit, man. What's the website?
JennyBoomBoomTV.com.
I don't like saying .com.
Alright, just Jenny Boom Boom TV.
JennyBoomBoomTV.com. For my girl. Now it's crazy though. Dead serious, lock on. She's fucking crazy. She asks anybody anything, anytime. You ask me anything, anytime. I be high as shit and she just come out with anything. But that's my girl. She holds it down. She's always on the spot. Crazy white chick. Hip hop though.
Aren't all white chicks crazy?
Nah.
I'm Jenny Boom Boom here with porn extraordinaire Mr. Marcus.
I keep one foot off, just you know.
Like, oh, that's the rule? That's the trust system?
I think so.
You have a little something in your mouth here. Let me get it off here. Okay, I'm gonna help you. Okay, there you go. So how are you doing, Mr. Marcus?
Great.
Yeah? You live out here in LA, you reside in LA, you have a home out here, a multi-million-dollar home?
Nah, not yet. Not yet. Porn star. We're working on it.
Yeah. You're not retired, right?
Nah.
Because there's some rumor going around that you're retired.
Nah, I think maybe motherfuckers wanted me to.
Yeah.
They're like, he's getting enough. Stop it. But nah, it's just, I don't know. I don't think you can, I think retiring in this industry the word doesn't apply. Because as a performer, as someone who likes to have sex, it seems to be an ongoing process.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's no way to really to just shut it down. You can evolve, you can change, you can do other things within the industry, but you can't just wrap it up like that.
I was with I met a girl the other night, Stacy Klein. Do you know who that is?
No.
She's a porn star. I hope I have her name right. Anyway, I met her in Hartford, and she's going to be in this movie called What's Crackin' Part 3 coming out. She's really sexy and everything. But I asked her, I was like, do you like to have, you know, what do you like? And she's like, I love to have sex. Do you love to have sex, Mr. Marcus?
I do.
Why? What's the draw?
Because I got a dick, and I got 2 balls.
I mean, what I'm saying is anybody could get tired of it, though, after a while.
Yeah, I know. Well, if you don't, I mean, variety, I mean, I got a creative, I got an imagination that won't stop.
Do you ever get tired and you just don't want to have sex with your partner?
Yeah. I mean, it comes and goes.
Does she get jealous?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, no, she's a human being.
So what does she say? Like, what the fuck? You fucking all these bitches out there anyway.
You sound just like
what the fuck? Yeah? Is that what she says?
Yeah, she texts me like crazy.
Like you don't like my pussy anymore? Is that what she says?
Now, I've been with her a long, long time, so I like her as the way she is, you know what I mean? There's nothing she's got to do. What I keyed in on when I first met her is the same thing that's kept me with her. Mm-hmm. That ain't changed. You know, I have this double identity because I am, you know, a porn star, you know, who happens to have a woman, you know, and a family and shit. So it's kind of like, it's crazy.
Wait, are you with your baby's mother?
Yeah.
Oh, you are? Okay. All
yeah,
right.
it's like, you know, you catching me in the middle of the story. I don't know what the ending's gonna be like. You know what I mean? I'm still defining it. But no, I mean, I gotta say, you know, it's just it does come back down to sex. Sex is important. It's an important part of expression. You know, it's important for people in a relationship to have that shit in their life.
Well, I think that when you're in a relationship, you miss each other if you don't have sex.
Yeah, no, you start to gravitate, you know.
Outward.
Yeah. There's a, but you know, you gotta know how to bring that shit back home. That's all.
Yeah. So what's your favorite? I know you've done a lot of different sex scenes. Like I saw like your awards and stuff. Like you've had like all kinds of different sex scenes, like threesomes and everything. What's your favorite thing to do in a movie?
Multiple girls.
Multiple girls.
Yeah.
So how many girls have you had at the most at a time?
At the most at a time, in a day I had like it was like 30-something girls.
In one day?
In one day.
Okay, in one scene?
Yeah, it was one scene.
Oh my gosh.
It was kind of like, it was broken up. It was called The World's Luckiest. But it was like, at any given time I was with like 5 girls, you know, 4 girls, 3 girls. And by the end of the day, it was like 30-something girls.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Now your dick doesn't get like soft?
Nah.
How do you keep it hard?
Well,
you take Viagra?
No, I don't take Viagra at all.
So how do you keep it hard the whole time?
Imagination.
What do you think of?
Think of bending. I just think of some freaky ass. I think everybody does. I think everybody's got like this, you know. It's the way we write. It's the way we dress ourselves. The way we cut our hair. It's the way we see ourselves. And sometimes it's the way we see other people. So then you put those two things together, and then you put a sexual connotation on it, and then next thing you know, that's your fantasy. And I think I play in my head a lot, and in this business, I'm able to like do what I'm thinking.
Well, that's true.
So it works out.
So, let me ask you some of the tricks of the trade. Before you start a movie, do you have to use the pump? Because I know strippers that have to use the pump.
I don't use shit.
You just get hard.
I don't even. I mean, it depends on how free I am. You know what I mean? It's like how much interference I got. If I got the director trying to fuck with me, or the girl, me and her not vibing, then sometimes I got to think of things ahead of time to just get myself aroused and ready. But if there's no interference, and if there's a mutual attraction, then that's what's gonna come across on the camera.
Have you ever had a girl that walked up before a movie and you're like, oh hell no?
Oh hell yeah.
Like who?
Like who? I don't know their names. I don't try to remember who the fuck they are, so I just keep it moving. I just know that then that's when it's a job. That's when it becomes.
Is it because they're ugly or because you think?
Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes it's just an attitude. I remember this chick. She was like, I got there late, so she was giving me shit for being late. And it was two chicks, and one chick was a light-skinned, real pretty girl, but she had like a little bit of a mustache.
Oh Lord!
So that was fucking me up. And then
like a black mustache.
Yeah, it was kind of like she was light-skinned, so the little dark hair was showing up.
Right, you can see it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the other girl just had a bad attitude. She was like, "Oh, you late? And you're Mr. Martin, and I have a crown on my back." So it was like, "Oh, and you got a crown? You take that crown off your back." And I'm looking at this bitch like, you know what? Fuck you. And fuck you too for the mustache. And fuck the director for booking this shit, because I don't like none of these bitches. And so the bitch come over to suck my dick, and she's sucking my dick, and my dick's not getting hard.
Which one, the mustache girl?
Nah, because the mustache bitch got my dick kind of hard, because she was cute. I just couldn't look at the mustache.
You had to shut your eyes.
I had to like look at her eyes.
Okay.
And prettiness. I couldn't look at her mustache. So the bitch.
All the guys in the room are laughing because I'm sure they've had an experience like this where they had to shut their eyes because the girl wasn't that pretty, but they wanted their dick sucked.
You gotta, you gotta, take the good with the bad.
Yeah, I guess so. So, Superhead, when you worked with her, was it fabulous or was it like, oh God?
It's more than I didn't know it was gonna be such, the thing that it is now, but. I think when she started doing her thing, I was like, wow. Because I didn't know about her. I didn't know I was kind of like, I was getting all these new girls, and some of them were kind of whack. So I kind of expected her to be whack. But then she came with it, like the two-hand shit. I'm just like, wow.
Yeah, I heard you were cringing.
Yeah, and I had to back off.
Wow.
Because,
She's that intimidating?
Well, because you don't want to.
I can't even imagine if she made you do that, what she did to Bow Wow.
I bet.
Because he's like, he's like this little tiny guy. Like he probably was peeing all over himself.
He was like,
he probably crapped his bed.
I feel sorry for Bow Wow.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, you worked with her, and then have you ever had a girl that when you were like all up in her, like her pussy was just way too loose? Because isn't that a concern?
You know what? I fucked a girl. I don't know if you know Mandingo. Mandingo's got like a 13-inch dick.
Right, yeah. I've had a few of those.
I bet you have.
No, I haven't, no. Gladly, because I'm trying to keep my shit right.
Is it right?
Oh, yeah. No, it really is. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Have you ever had it where it was like, damn, this shit is so loose, like I can't even come? And do you always come?
Yeah, I always come.
Are you lying?
I always come.
You never do the fake come?
Nah, I probably had one time where it was a struggle to come because I was outside, it was freezing cold, and the motherfuckers would not stop filming until I came. That was some fucked up shit.
Wow. So you're like, oh, and then you acted like you came?
It was whatever it came out, it came. I don't know. I didn't give a fuck at that point. It got me.
Don't girls get dry after a while?
If they're not into you.
Yeah.
If you ain't doing anything that stimulates them, hell yeah, they get dry.
Okay, all right. So back to the sloppy pussy. Has there been one?
Oh yeah.
Really? And you're like, I can't even feel my dick in there?
I know, so I fucked this girl after he fucked her. I didn't know. I put my dick in, I'm like...
Oh, after the Mandingo?
Yeah, and I was like... I don't know the situation, but I just know that her pussy was a little bigger than I remembered.